Yo, Don't Believe the Hype is a sequel. Don't believe the hype.
Don't believe the hype is a sequel.
How are you? God damn, it's been a fucking while, huh? 48 hours. We've been busy, bro. Welcome to the green room. We're getting 3 more Heineken signs. Where the fuck am I gonna put them? I have no idea. But they will look cool. They will look cool. I can't find my fucking money clip, brother. I know I had a money clip. I just can't remember where I clipped it. Where I clipped it. I know I clipped it somewhere. I just can't remember where. It sucks. Sucks. It sucks to be you. Are we thirsty? Just a little bit. Just a little bit thirsty. Who enjoyed the Bad Bunny show? What? Everybody's posting. Who were the teams playing at the Bad Bunny's concert? I don't like the guy. I don't think he fucking sings. I don't think he's. But I guess it falls into the category of music. But that is not music. You know that. I know that. There's nothing musical. I guess there is. I mean, there's beats and there's rhythms. But yeah, the whole fucking no. Now the performance. I'm not a Bad Bunny fan. That was a good performance. I don't care what people say. I don't like that guy. Did he jump around and did he fucking make people dance? Yes, he did. Was it a good performance? Yes. Is he a good singer? Fuck no. That is not music, right? The lyrics and all that bullshit. No. But did he have people? Yes. Would I pay to go see Bad Bunny at a concert? Absolutely not. But the whole... But see... Oh, hi, Stud. What's up, Jax? What's up, Roger Wills? Did you enjoy the halftime show? Not much in you? I'm not a Bad Bunny fan. But was it a good performance? Yeah, he's a good performer. You know, like that fucking monkey that you push the the music box monkey. He's a good performer. That's all he's good at. But does he sing? No, he doesn't sing shit. Did I enjoy watching it? But I'm not gonna come on this platform and say, "Oh my God, that was the most horrible fucking." No, it wasn't. You gotta understand that vibe. No, and I understand the vibe. Imagine, I am not against government, but I like Rage Against the Machine. Even though Rage Against the Machine is everything about against government. But do I like the beats and the rhythms? Yeah, that's what I think. That's what has gotten Bad Bunny all these fucking Grammys, because everybody wants to listen to those beats and those rhythms. But can he sing? No. Is he a good performer? I think he outperformed most people on that stage. You know, on the Super Bowl halftime. Am I kissing his ass? No. He gave it to us. But I'm not going to say, oh my God, that was the best fucking show ever. No, because it wasn't. Was it a good performance? Yes. I'm not going to take away. He says, I kiss it good. Oh, how dare he only speak Spanish? Shut the fuck up. This is a multicultural country. Am I against immigrants? No. I am against illegal immigration, right? If you want to jump the border, but you want to come in and just suck the teat of the government, no. Go get out there and fucking work like everybody else has. You know what I mean? Even if I only spoke English and I never spoke Spanish, I'm not against anybody speaking Spanish. You do you, bro. Imagine there's people eating McDonald's every day, and do I hate them? No. Can I say there's better food? But what if that's the best food for them? I like McDonald's. It's just like drinking beer. Have I ever shit on anybody else's beer just because they don't fucking drink Heineken? Absolutely not, because I am not that guy. Make some noise for the big girls. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. You see what I mean? And it's not because I sugarcoat everything. No, I am the least. I am not the guy that sugarcoats shit. Come get a taste, Poppy. Jax, don't threaten me with a good time, baby. Don't you threaten me with a good time. I like a chunky monkey, don't get me wrong. Is it a mouthful? I'll take it. He said, I just might bite. I don't bite, but I nibble. Handful and a mouthful. If you got a handful, listen, those Victoria's Secrets, the secrets need to be out. Show me them secrets, baby. I've seen so many fucking videos on TikTok. The left goes crazy because the right says or does something. Now the right is acting exactly like the left does. You're like, dude, monkey see, monkey do. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? That kind of shit. That's why it's the secret of it all, baby. Dexter says, I recently learned that Heineken is a festival beer because it heats up more slowly. But then again, why would you let your beer heat up? I make beer disappear. Once you serve the beer, thank you, Jax, thank you for the follow. Cristobal. Don't you think? I pour my beer, brother. It's gone in 2 sips. Maybe 1. Who knows? I make beer disappear. That's my superpower. What's yours? What's your superpower? And people always say, oh, Heineken, man. Only drinks Heineken. No, I don't. I don't drink only Heineken. This is called the Green Room because this is a collection. This is a collection of Heineken memorabilia. Do I drink anything? Do I drink everything else? Yes. I wanna taste. I wanna find whatever other beers are that are out there. You know what I mean? Except IPAs. You know, fuck drinking a beer that tastes like soap. Like soap. I don't like IPAs. If you like IPAs, it's not my cup of tea. That's the one beer I will talk shit about. Yo, Czech Republic, how are you? Have I had any Czech beer? Yes. I had oh my god. There's one Czech beer that's here in the United States. Hold on. I will tell you what it is. I just had that not so long ago. It's a Pilsner, yes. Fuck. Dexter Oficialo. Hold on. I know what it is. Don't type it in. Hold on. Let me find it. Yes. Urkel. Pilsner Urkel. Urkel is a Czech beer. It's a very good Czech beer. Pilsner Urkel. That's a very good beer. I'll drink to that. Thank you for the follow, Dexter. That is a very good beer. Let's go. Who the fuck are you? That Pilsner Urkel. Is there another Czech beer? Hold on. Grolsch? Is Grolsch a Czech beer? No, Grolsch is not a Czech beer, is it? No, it's Holland. Czechvar. I haven't had Czechvar. Spaten. I know Spaten is not Czech. No, that's German. Yeah, Pilsner Urkel is definitely Czech beer, and I've had that one, and I enjoyed it. And guess what? It also comes in a green bottle. Have you noticed that all green bottles come with great tasting beer? Even Mickey's, look, green bottle, Mickey's malt beer. Amazing. Oh, I can show you a beer that you have not ever tried. This is the Buddha beer. It's called actually Lucky Buddha. The Lucky Buddha. Look at the bottle. It has the shape of a Buddha. Lucky Buddha is a great beer, bro. It's nice and light. Very delicious. What's up, Anthony? Anthony Fu. It's a very good beer. Currently, I am trying the 805. 805, 805, if you haven't tried 805, good beer. The workaholic. I went to Vegas for my birthday. Dexter, I went to Vegas for my birthday. I turned 51 years old. And I said it on my live. I said, I'm going to go to Vegas and I'm going to put some money on number 15 because there's no 51 on the roulette. But there's a 15, which is 51 backwards. And we fucking hit that. We hit it, brother. We hit 15 on the second try. And my friend, my brother Robert says, I had a birthday on February 5th. Yeah, last week. Thursday, last week. I went to Vegas on Thursday, came back on Friday. That is all I did. I went to Vegas for my birthday. Just the one day. How? Who does Vegas in 24, less than 24 hours? How did you become the Heineken man? I started collecting Jordan. I started collecting Heineken items since 2001. I think one of my first items was this one. I think it was this one. This is a Heineken, look, it looks like a Heineken case. The old school cases, remember? But it's an actual bottle opener. And ever since, brother, I started collecting all kinds of items. I think I have more than 600, maybe 1,000 items. And that's my page, theHeinekenMan.com. I think I have the biggest Heineken memorabilia collection on the internet. I don't think anybody else has. Yeah, there's people who have, you know, their room wrapped around with Heineken cartons. No, but these are actual items. Look me up on the HeinekenMan.com. That's my page. I have way too many fucking items. I have a beautiful Heineken Silver Light right here on the ground. Because if I put it up here, it shines way too bright. Can you hear the music? Are you able to hear the music? And Jordan said, should be a TV episode about you or something. I wish you all the best on your birthday. I will be celebrating my 24th birthday on February 16th. Dexter, I think people who were born in February, I think we're happier people. We're like down to earth people. I think everybody is down to earth, but I think people who are born in February, like myself, like we think way too much, but we think way too fast. And then, Mickey, thank you for the rose. But we know how to say things, you know what I mean? We don't stumble, we don't mumble, we don't stop thinking. It just comes out like this show. This show is not about bullet points. This show is not about, oh, let me write what I'm gonna say today. No. I've been spitballing my fucking lives for the past 5-6 years. And this is what I do. I just come live, and my problem is overthinking. And I think that's everybody's problems. We overthink everything, and nothing ever gets resolved because we keep overthinking. Listen, it is not about perfection. It is never about perfection. It is not how fast you do it. It is how effective you are at doing it. Once you get the hang of it and you know how to do it, then yeah, it seems like it goes by faster. But it's not you doing it faster, it's you doing it efficiently. Right? Like me doing accounting. At one point, and I still do, don't get me wrong, there's no perfection. I like to be precise about doing accounting. but I like doing accounting. And it's not one of those things where you're like, oh my God, where do I go? How do I, what? Uh, I hit a brick wall. No, accounting is not, it's not rocket science. Numbers don't lie. Right? It doesn't matter how many times you add the same numbers in different sequences, but if they all have to add up to 1,000, there's no way you can make a mistake of adding them incorrectly unless you punched in 111 instead of 11. My life completely changed 5 months ago. I received the best gift in the world, a son. Dexter, let me ask you something. I have a son. Now let me ask you this. I'm gonna stop the music because I think this is one of those questions where I got asked a million times by friends who already had kids. They would always ask me, Oscar, what do you want? Are you expecting a girl or a boy? What would your answer be to that question? I know what my answer is, but I want you to tell me what your answer would be if anybody ever asked you formulated that same question to you. What was your answer, or what would your answer be today? Oscar, girl or boy? Go type in your answer. And then I'll tell you my answer. And I've never changed my answer. Or anybody listening. If you're a father, if you're a mother, or if you're listening right now, if anybody asked you ever, what do you want, a boy or a girl? I'll let you type in your answer so I can give you my answer. And it's not because my answer is the best, but I think my answer is the most in-depth answer. And not because I thought about, people are going to ask me this. No, because that's the way I reason. That's the way I think. That's the way I focus about myself, not acceptance. I don't answer to receive acceptance. I don't sugarcoat shit. So when people would ask me, since nobody wants to type anything, but it's okay. Maybe you're afraid of giving me the wrong answer, or maybe your answer may be different than what you think I think. I don't know. My response would always be, they had girls, they had boys. I said, listen, it is not, so you think I'm going to love a boy more than a girl, or a girl more than a boy, just because I said, I want a boy, and I had a girl, and I wanted a girl, but I had a boy? No. My answer, my response was always, I want a healthy baby. That's all you want. It's a healthy baby. And people would, what? He said, I would be very happy to answer your question, but I will divide it into separate messages. No, there's only one. It's only one answer. At least for me, all I want is a healthy baby. A healthy baby, that's it. Health. Everything else is superfluous. Girl or boy, are you going to love it more because you wanted a boy? Or are you going to hate it because it was a girl? You're not, right? Because you want a healthy baby. Period. That's my answer. And that is always my answer. I got a boy. A beautiful, healthy boy. Healthier than most boys. Healthier. This son of a gun breastfed till he was almost 4 years old. I'm not even lying. He breastfed till he was almost 4, bro. My son is a trooper. The one time he got 5 shots one day, bro. 5 shots one day. He came home and he felt like, like he was down, like you can see the baby when the baby is kind of like down and tired. I just started having fun with him and waking him up and be cheerful. Happiness is the best fucking medicine. Happiness is the best fucking medicine. There is no way around it. If you have not applied that to yourself, Alguirda, he's a Margot behind you. He's a Margot. Margot. I always wanted a healthy baby, and guess what? I got a healthy baby. Look behind you is Margot. First, I wanted a daughter, because it's a challenge for a man to raise a decent girl. Now, without ruining your answer, I think it's a challenge for any father to raise any child. It could be a girl, it could be a boy. So it's not just raising a female, it's raising a child. You were probably the worst son or the best son. Now, have you ever thought about being the best dad? You don't think about being the best dad because you want the best for your child, right? So you want your child to be better, a better child than what you were. Parenthood doesn't not come with a handbook. And it's not that we learned this the hard way. Right? We don't learn parenting the hard way. No, it's the opposite. We learn parenthood as we go. Even though we have our parents' blueprint. But then again, I don't want to be my dad. I don't want to be my mom. I want to be myself. I want to raise my child to be better than I was yesterday. Not better than anybody else. Right? So you have to teach your child exactly that. They have to be better than they were yesterday. Remember, you know how you I don't know how many of you have children, but we know when your child starts playing the video games and they always lose and they get frustrated because they can't get past that level. I told my son one time, I said, look, I'm gonna turn that shit off because you keep getting mad at yourself. You have to learn how to lose in order to appreciate the win. You have to lose and lose and lose. It's not about winning. It's not. Every time is not about winning. There is nothing perfect in life. You have to achieve perfection. You have to, and then again, perfection is never achieved. There's the level of, oh, I did it the best way possible and it came out perfect. It can come out even better. But good is good enough. Better is good enough. Best is good enough. Can there be anything level, right? You can't be better than anybody else but yourself. Are you a psychologist? Because Margot behind you. In the end, as I realized that it doesn't matter because what's important is that my child is healthy. That's exactly my point. Yes. The challenge comes with teaching your child at home. I can tell you, my son, brother, anywhere I went, my child never threw a fit. My child never yelled. My child never screamed because I was never yelling and I was never screaming. There was never a moment when I was raising my kid that I would say, "What the fuck are you doing?" Because I didn't get treated like that when I was a child. But even if I was, wouldn't you want to correct that? You see what I mean? What if you were spanked And what if you were belted when you were a child? There, you must have been doing something fucking wrong. They're not gonna fucking yell at you. They're not gonna fucking hit you because you were doing everything correctly. Is the opposite. Something needs to be corrected. But that's my point. There comes a point where you don't have to be physical with your child, because the voice and the sound of your voice should be exactly enough for that child to know that you are being serious and that you are being direct. And I bring that because my father taught me that. Well, he didn't teach me that. I learned that from him. Fatherhood does not come, or parenthood, because there's mothers and there's fathers. Just parenthood in general. Parenthood does not come with a handbook. We just have to fucking make our own little notes and little chapters and do the best we can. Every day is a learning experience. If you have a child, you know what I'm talking about. No, this country, the United States, is a country where most children do not even have a chance to grow up with their parents, because both parents can barely afford to have a child. But now that they do have a child, they work twice as hard, but they pay somebody to take care of that child. Yo, Wesley! So, I think the worst thing that anybody can do as a parent is have somebody else raise their kids. Right? Because then, who's gonna blame the child? Who is to blame when that child is not doing well in school? When that child is throwing a fucking fit in the living room, in somebody else's backyard, in somebody else's store, in somebody else's restaurant? Who is to blame? You only pick up that child after work, after that child has been in somebody else's hands for the past 17 hours. But then you want that child to be like you when that child has never been with you, period. Think about it. We live in a country that everybody else takes care of your child but you. Because I have never had a fucking babysitter. Wesley says, I'm for hitting. But that's what I'm talking about. Before you came in, Wesley, I was talking about how many times were you fucking belted, right? How many times were you fucking yelled at? But it's not because your mom and dad were the meanies. No, it's because you were doing something fucking wrong. It was nice to meet you, sir. I have to go now. See you next time. I wish you good luck. Bye. Dexter, take care, brother. I was a slow learner. But then again, maybe your parents thought you should have been a faster learner. Maybe you were not a slow learner. Maybe you just learned shit at your own pace. But what is a pace? I was a bad kid too. I was a mischievous kid. I like mischief. Mischief. I mean, I'm hello. I'm 51, brother, and I love mischief. Come on, you know me personally. You know me personally. I love mischief, and I still do, and I'm still a fucking kid. But am I getting scolded? No, because I have education. As long as you can do it with education. He says, I know nothing. Fucker, you know more things from. I guess there's a balance. I can't say you know more than I do, but then again, you can't say you know more than I do. because there's a balance to what you wanted to learn. There's a balance of what you wanted to know, not learn. See, learning is what you are sat down and instructed to do, right? I'm pretty sure you picked up the guitar by yourself and you said, fuck it, I want to learn this shit. What's up, Pill? What are you doing on this stream? I'm not doing anything. What are you doing? I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything but talking about life, like we always do. And I know nothing, brother. I just learned everything. You see the difference? Oh, beer. I like it. I think everybody else knows nothing, but we know what we want to do. At least I know what I want to do. I didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. Why you shoot my son? He said no. He said no, did he? Fucking Wes. I miss you, bro. I miss you, brother. We gotta fucking hang out. Fuck. Imagine you and I getting drunk at the castle. No, we would be banned for life. I just got to Bentley's. I've been so fucking busy, brother. The last 2 days, I got home and I'm like, I can't even turn the computer on. I'm so fucking tired. I just went to sleep the past 2 days. 7 more hours. I'll keep you company for the next hour. Who does Vegas in less than 24 hours? I do. I do. Let me ask you this: Have you ever done that page that says ID me? I've done ID me. I'm doing Vegas almost 24 years. Like when you when did I did ID me? When I enrolled to Social Security. So if you want to enroll into your Social Security account, you got to do ID me, so it identifies you as who you are, and nobody wants to steal your identity. And they ask for your email, they ask for your date of birth, Social Security, last four, and whatever. And finally, they say, "What is your cell phone number?" So if anybody's trying to steal your identity, it goes to your phone and nobody else's, right? Because you have to register with your phone, and it pings to your email. So if anybody's trying to do anything bad with your account, they probably don't even know. No. It's not. It doesn't sound sketchy. What I'm saying is this. So I flew last week, and I don't have the fucking real ID, but I do have that ID me, which I already have because I did my fingerprint scanning and all that shit. So I'm like, you know what? I don't want to fucking do the DMV shit. I don't want to do all that. So you go on the ID me, or actually you go on the TSA website, and it directs you to the ID me website, and then you get an email saying the person who paid $45 is the person who you're looking at. Like this is Oscar, right? This is the Heineken man. Now that pass is only valid for 10 days. Now listen to this. What if I flew on the 11th day, which expired the email? Do you think? I sent you a picture of Heineken bucket. Now, do you think that if I fly on the 11th day, do you think my ID changed in that 11th day? I'm still the same person. I would still be allowed to fly, right? But they want you to pay another $45 because you were only given 10 days. Bitch, Did I become a different person? Did my ID fucking change? I am willing to fly. I am willing to fly without the fucking real ID, because like I did, but I paid the TSA for the 10 days. I am willing to fly with any of that, and having that email as proof, and say, brother, I did this shit 15 days ago. Has my identity changed? If 10 days ago I was this person, and you let me on the plane, what stops you from me getting on the plane right now? Does the email say negate the fact that I'm still the same fucking person? Does that make any fucking sense? But Wesley, you hit it on the nail on the head. It's all about money. It's all about money, bro. And it's stupid. I am willing to buy those fucking goggles, or the whatever. What do you call those? The meta bitches. Hold on. In the Navy. What? Do I have that bucket? You know what? I had that Heineken bucket. I took it to my favorite restaurant and they lost it, bro. Because I do have the Heineken Zero bucket here. You can't even see it. Hold on. I have the Heineken Zero bucket here. Look. Heineken Zero bucket here. That's a $2. This is a $2 bill. This is a dog chewy toy. Look what it's called. Heineken. Heineken. This is a dog's chewy toy. Save it for me. Yes, save it for me. You are drunk, William. I am never drunk, brother. I'm always drinking, never drunk. I mean, I'm still talking to you, so I'm not drunk. When I'm drunk, I usually do this. Wesley knows about that one. It's not 0.0. I know. This one is. Claudia actually gave me this one. Claudia gifted me the 0.0 because my initials are OO, right? You know that. My initials are OO, baby. What do I think about the Heineken Zero? William, I don't. Did you ever see that movie Wolf of Wall Street, where that guy says, I have a stack of 10 new ones, a stack of the $2 bills. If you ever watched the Wolf of Wall Street, 10 buckets? What the fuck? I gotta bring my luggage in. $10 a bucket? $5 a bucket. I'll give you $50. Hairline receding hard, guy. This hairline, this big fucking forehead has always been there, bro. Since I was born. The hairline is not receding, brother. I'm 51 and I got a fucking full head of hair, bro. Receding never. 51 and I still got hair, bro. I cut my hair before my fucking birthday last week, and it's growing up. It's growing too fucking fast. So hairline. No, the forehead has always been there, bro. But thank you for trying. Thank you for trying. I like those buckets, bro. He said not show it again. This guy. Those bald in the back are lovers, right? Yeah, I know. I don't even have a bald spot, bro. I am 51 years old, brother, and my hair has never fucking receded. I've always had the big forehead, brother. I'm a big thinker. I'm a big thinker. That's what big foreheads mean, big thinkers. And I've always been a big thinker. Those bald are all the way through are just thinking about love. Yeah, with men maybe. Hold on, I gotta take a leak. Hold the fucking fort. It's fantastic. Yeah, I'm back, baby. Guy says you're just gonna take that. He said, this guy's fighting back. Guy, you are not that guy. That guy is that guy. I like this shit. Guy wants to be that guy, but you're not that guy. This guy. Oh my god. You know what I bought? You know what I bought for Valentine's Day? I bought a ring. Wesley, I bought a ring. Is Wesley still here? Is Wesley still here? Where the fuck did Wesley go? Oop upside your head. Say oop upside your head. This shit is not supposed to be. Let's see the chug. Oh yeah. Let's do the chug. Hold on. Let's do the chug. Hold on. But I gotta fill it up though. You okay with that? Let me fill this puppy up. Hold on. Let me see the chug. I'll show you the chug. You still with me, guy? Upside your head. Say oops upside your head. Heineken is kind of mid. Now let me ask you, what is your favorite beer, guy? What do you drink? What is your favorite beer? I'm not saying it just because I want to attack you. No, no, no. I want to know what is your favorite beer. So at least I can give you my feedback on why I probably had it, didn't like it. I don't know, but I don't know what beer you enjoy. What is your beer, guy? If you ever go to Las Vegas, strong beers. But what are strong beers? Modelos are strong beers. Modelo Negros are strong beers. Heinekens are strong beers. Carlsbergs are strong beers. Um, PBRs are strong beers. I said Carlsberg? Yeah, I said Carlsberg, right? Spaten's are... Modelos are not strong beers? They're stronger than Coronas. Modelos are stronger than Corona, so I'm giving you the strong beers. Anything that's stronger than any other beer that I can think, then they're strong beers. Modelos are for 4.5, maybe 5. These are 5.5. Here's my chug to you. Guys, my favorite beer is whiskey. That's a good one, brother. That is the good one. My favorite beer is whiskey. I like that shit, but I don't. I mean, I'm a whiskey drink. I mean, I'm a whiskey drinker, not a whiskey connoisseur. I like Heineken. I like Heineken. I like Johnny Walker, except black. I detest Johnny Black. Ugh. Guy, he says that was actually good, bro. Thank you, bro. Can you hear the music in the background? I make beer disappear. That's my superpower. I don't know what yours is. I bought this vape, brother. I don't vape. I quit smoking 16 years ago. But I went to Vegas on my birthday. I turned 51 on February 5th. And I bet $10 on number 15, which is 51 backwards. And I hit that shit. For some reason, the digital table at Caesar's Palace does not pay 35 to 1. It pays 29 to 1. So I got $290. So they shorted me. But I was happy hitting number 15. So the first thing I did is I bought a vape. It's called Pomegranate Ice. Oh, grape pomegranate ice. And this shit is good. I like the taste of this. If you ever go to Vegas and visit this restaurant, hold on, Dick's Last Resort. I love that fucking place, bro. I love this fucking vape. I love this fucking vape. Cool. I think this is my last beer. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta be at work at 8. I have a private client who I do accounting for. And I don't want to fucking show up smelling like fucking beer. I mean, I don't smell like beer in the morning. I usually eat something before I go to sleep. But today is one of those days where I'm not going to eat anything before I go to sleep. Because I ate so much for dinner. Fuck. Now let me ask you this. Have you ever purchased a ring like this one? For Valentine's Day, I bought a ring. This is made by Durex. If you know, you know. That is my Valentine's ring. So I went on the Amazon. No, it wasn't Amazon. It was Walmart. I went on the Walmart website and I looked up cock ring, right? Well, you know what? I don't need a cock ring, but I want to buy one. I want to see how it feels. I want to see. And it said everything was discreet shipping, discreet everything, right? I'm like, fuck it, he's gonna come to my house. I hope my son doesn't open it because my son has my same name, right? So every package comes in, but he knows what's his. He knows what's mine. At least I think so. But the moment I bought this, I found out that he had to purchase something for himself, right? And I'm thinking, what if he opens my fucking package? He said, Dad, what is this ring? But again, everything was so. Fuck, I gotta go take a piss again, dude. I gotta take a piss again. I know, I'm 51. Shut up. Okay, so I'm back. Okay, so I went on the website, on the Walmart website, right? So I purchased a cock ring. I never purchased any sexual items online. But I said, you know what? It's online. Why not? He said it'll be shipped discreetly. I said, okay, fuck it, I'll buy it discreetly. Do I love what? Ghoster. What is fucking Ghoster? I don't even know what that is. So my item was shipped discreetly, right? According to the website. It's beer. Oh, you mean Grosh. I think you mean Grosh. I never had Ghoster. Ghost. Grosh I've had. Ghoster no. So going back. Austrian beer. Never had Austrian beer. I think I've had Austrian beer, but it wasn't Ghoster. Spaten is Holland beer. So anyways, I bought the cock ring, right, on the website. It'll be shipped discreetly. Brother, there was nothing discreet about this shit. I got an email and a text every 20, 30 minutes. Your cock ring has shipped. Your cock ring has been shipped. Your cock ring is in transit. And I'm like, how discreet is this, brother? Maybe the package was discreet, but every text, every email, like, bitch, you don't need to fucking... Anyways. This is what it looks like. Like a fucking candy. Like a candy. I like this song. Baby, hi baby, hi baby. Hi baby. That's a badass song. I like this song. Oh, notification. Why would you do that? Hi, baby. What's up, Chacho? Hi, baby. Cheers. What's up, Chacho? Chacho. ¿Qué puta haces, Chacho? What are you drinking, Chacho? What are you drinking? Yalla, yalla. Habibi. Habibi. That's a badass song. That's a badass song, bro. Prime time. I did not want to drink the last beer, but it's a must. We gotta close it. We gotta close the fucking. No more, no. We gotta close it with a fucking Heineken, bitch. That is a great fucking song, bro. I don't know. This has to be what 90. This is before I went to Brazil. It has to be 90, 94, 95. Anybody? When did the song come out? $1989. Fuck. Captain Hollywood, yeah. Captain Hollywood. Can't wait. I like this vape, bro. It tastes amazing. Cheers. I am getting buzzed, bro. I am getting buzzed. Last beer. I gotta go to work in the morning. I gotta be up and ready by 6:30. 7 o'clock. Prime time. I need 4 hours. I need 4 hours of sleep every fucking day. 4 hours of sleep. This is fucking amazing. Cachito bandito. Cachito bandito. How many hours do you get of sleep? I need 4 hours, 4.5, and I'm fucking great. I don't know who told us that we needed 8 hours of sleep. Fuck no, bro. I'm old. Okay, I gotta take another piss. What the fuck? I just came back from pissing, bro. What's next? Oh, that's a great fucking song, bro. That's a great song. I'm gonna end it with this one. Thank you for being here. That's a great fucking song. That's a great fucking song. If you ever go to Vegas and visit this fucking restaurant, Dick's Last Resort, my fucking favorite. So if you were here earlier, we were talking about parenthood. Somebody came in and asked about babies. My baby was born 16 years ago. And the one question I always got asked, Oscar, what do you want? A boy or a girl? And I always answer with the same answer all the fucking time. I said, do you want a boy or a girl? So I said, let me ask you this. What did you want? I wanted a boy. And what did you get? I got a girl. So how did you feel? No, fuck that. He says, I wanted a boy. So imagine they're showing their struggle, right? Like their I don't know how to explain it, like, because I don't have that explaining. What's your favorite brand? Of what? A beer? The Mingo Pringo is in the house. The Mingo Pringo is in the house. In general, I like a good tasting beer. I'm in the house. Mingo Pringle is in the house, baby. My answer will always be the same. I want a healthy baby. I don't give a fuck if it's a girl or a boy. I got a boy. But it was a healthy baby. Any parent would, I mean, at least any parent in their right mind would say, I want a healthy baby. But there's always that fucking macho, right? Macho mentality. I want a fucking man in the house. So you telling me that if you got a girl, you're gonna love it less because you wanted a boy? That's not my answer. My answer is, I want a healthy baby, and I got a healthy baby that turned out to be a boy. But at least I got a healthy baby. A healthy baby. That is my final answer. And it's not because, oh, you got a boy, so now you're saying because you... No. That was my answer before I had the boy. So nobody can use it against me and say, oh, so you're waiting for a... You know what I mean? So people just turn it on themselves like, this is what I needed, this is what I... No, I said I wanted a healthy baby. And I got a healthy baby. And it turned out to be a fucking beautiful boy. And look, now he's 16. And he's in 10th grade. And I admire this individual, bro. Because he is nowhere close to where I was at when I was his age. I was causing ruckus. I was causing not pain, not agony. My parents didn't have to fucking hold me back and, put me in a fucking restraining jacket. No. I was doing my shit without my parents knowing. And my son does not fucking do that. So I'm glad my son is a straight shooter, giving me A's and B's. But at the same time, he's not giving me anything. He's giving himself the education that he needs to have. Because if anything, if you're a good parent, I was going to say a good father, no, a good parent, you want your children to be the better version of yourselves. And my son is on the right fucking path. I think it was last year, I offered him a beer. And I think he drank half of it. We're eating his pizza. And I said, I don't drink anything when I eat my pizza. And I'm not telling you how to, eat your pizza. Because I give him a beer. So why don't you have a beer with me? And he looked at me and he says, Dad, I'm 15. I said, I know how old you are. But wouldn't you want to have a beer with your dad? He's like, okay, okay. He took a sip of it. And he's like, okay. But he didn't even finish it. So it tells me like he's not even like. He may be interested, but not with me. But at some point, he's gonna come back and say, "Hey, Dad, I had a beer, but wasn't with you. Can I have one with you?" That's what I want. At least, I hope so. My dad never fucking told me, how many beers have you had? Because my dad never asked me, and I will never ask my son, how many beers have you? Would you like to have a beer with me? Okay. At least I will get that connection, or that, not admiration, but at least respect. Say, hey, Dad, I had a beer before. I know you gave me the first beer, but I had one, whatever. But he doesn't do beers. He's just a fucking good kid that goes to the fucking gym, and he's always been the great fucking kid that I never was. I never was. I can accentuate that part. I never was. I mean, I was great student, good grades, but never like. It was mischief. My fucking plans was mischief. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where I ended. I gotta go to work in the morning. It is 1:41. Thank you for being with me. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of my fan base, if you will. I don't need 1,000 followers. I need you. I don't need 100,000 followers. I need you. Someday I'll have my own TV show. Someday I'll have my own broadcast. I mean, I do have my own broadcast, but I'm seeing this on a bigger scale. And I won't have writers. And I won't have editors. I won't have any of that. Don't give me the fucking... okay, maybe you need to give me the sign that says we're going on break. But everything else... It's about the truth. Spitball the truth. Like, what are you talking about? Who are we? Where are we going? That's me. I like doing this shit. What did I scroll into? This is the final boss of Heineken beer. Yes, baby. And it is the final because I drank the last. I drank the last of it. Now I gotta go to sleep because I have to work at 8 in the morning. And now you're probably freaking out like, what? You gotta work at 8? It's 2 in the morning. I know it's 1:45. I need 4 hours of sleep. That's all I need. It's okay. I know what I'm doing. I need 4 hours of sleep. That's all I need. I don't need 8 hours of sleep. Who told you? So I ask you again, in general, who told you that you needed 8 hours of sleep? It's a bunch of bullshit, bro. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Life is supposed to be lived. So guess what? I go to sleep at 2, the latest. I wake up at 6. Take a shower. Go to work at 8. I'll drink a coffee in between breakfast. Make myself an omelet. And I'm the fucking Silver Surfer, bitch. I don't know who. Anyways, what is it? 8 hours. What do you do in 8 hours of sleep? You wake up tired. What do you say? Oh, fuck. I didn't sleep enough. You slept 8 hours. Do you need more than 8 hours? I don't fucking think so. I will be back or live after 4.5 hours sleep, right? It's 1:44. I'm logging off right now. I need those 50 minutes to clean up, take my shit to the sink. 2:00, 1:59. I'll be on my bed. Knock the fuck out. Thank you for being here. TikTok, I'll say goodbye to you first. TikTok, goodbye, TikTok. Ladies and gentlemen, on Rumble, TikTok, and Twitch. I love this shit. I don't think this is frowned upon. TikTok will fucking ban you for smoking this shit. It's a fucking vape. But anyways, I gotta go to sleep. I gotta go to sleep. Hasta la vista, baby.